Hey, Loso Denning here, coming to talk to you about another subject that I've been thinking about, and the topic is life, purpose, and death. And the reason I want to talk about this because I recently had a death of a loved one. It's not particularly that this is something new to me. I've experienced quite a bit of death, which I'm not going to get into right now. There's reasons why I don't want to get into now, and it might be a few years before I get into it. It's just reasons that I can't give right now, but I can give it to you in the future. But death is not something that's new to me, and I'm not overly sad or depressed because the person who died in my life had a good long life, and I was kind of suffering a little bit at the end, and it was a relief that this person died. But it got me thinking about life, purpose, and death. And so the way I mourn is a little bit different. Well, probably not too different. A lot of people probably mourn the same way. But I like to be alone and be in my thoughts. And so I took some time. I took a week off just to kind of be alone and be in my thoughts and to contemplate and think. And another thing that I like to do is I like to exercise and to be alone in my thoughts and kind of in my thoughts. But I also listen to talk radio while I'm running. So I did a workout today. I went for an extended run so I could have about an hour of thinking and listening. And during my run, I listened to Armstrong and Getty today, and they're a AM radio station out of California. And they had a discussion today about purpose. And when they were talking about purpose, it's different than what I'm talking about because it got me thinking a little bit different. When they were talking about it, they were talking how AI could potentially in the future, replace like 45% of the workforce in the United States in a short amount, maybe 15 to 20 years. And they were saying, well, if you don't have a purpose, then what's going to keep you motivated? What's going to keep you from getting depressed if you don't have a purpose? And I kind of took that idea about purpose and started thinking about life and your life needing to have a purpose. So without a purpose, we could enter depression. Kind of lose a will to live. What are we striving for? What are we trying to do? And purpose definitely doesn't need to be the same for all of us. My purpose is probably different than what your purpose is. There could be, say, there's a lot of people who believe in or go to the same church, have the same religion, and so they've got like a general overall purpose. However, it varies from individual to individual. So I don't think it's necessarily important that what the purpose is. Hopefully that when you decide what your purpose is, it's a positive purpose and not a negative purpose, or it's for good and not for evil. But it doesn't have to be the same. And then purpose, life and purpose kind of led me to thinking about death. And when you come to death, it kind of makes you think, is life, is this all there is? Is that the end? What about some kind of immortality or life after death? Now, when I'm talking about this, even though I may believe in life after death, it doesn't necessarily have to be thought about that way. Immortality doesn't have to be that, you physically die and you spiritually live on. It could also just be that your immortality continues on through your purpose, whatever purpose you chose. For example, you decided that you wanted to be a writer, and so after you die, your purpose and your name and who you are continues throughout generations as people consume your work. It could be, maybe you became a Nobel Prize winner and your your discovery, your invention lives on and continues, and you live immortality that way. So I hope that everybody has a desire and a purpose and a reason to live, a reason to get up in the morning, a reason to thrive, a reason to go to work, a reason to love, a reason to help, to care for you, your family, strangers, and I think that will help, give meaning and fulfillment to your life. And so, when you get older in age, or whenever it is, because we don't know when death is going to come. There could be an accident, and then our lives are taken away. But I hope that we all find a purpose, and that will help us live in immortality, whichever way you may believe it is, whether it's your name lives on in this world or your spirit lives on for eternity. I just hope that we're all able to find a purpose and meaning of our lives that makes us excited to get up in the morning and looking forward to the day, instead of dreading getting up and going to work. And hopefully we can get out of the mundane world and keep on trucking. Well, I thank you for listening to me rant and rave. I'll talk to you all later. Take it easy.